Have you ever clicked on a website, felt lost, and just left? Well, you're not alone. Most funnels lose users because of unnecessary friction, small things that add up and ultimately kill conversions and losing potential customers. Today, we're going to break down the fundamentals of funnels, why users drop off, and how to align your experience with narrative and guide them towards conversion. Now, over the past 5 years or so, I reviewed hundreds of SaaS-based, mostly B2B websites. I wanted to share some of the best practices and some of the worst practices on that matter, and how to raise the conversions of your funnels and reduce churn. First, what is friction? Well, friction is essentially anything that slows down or confuses a user in their journey. Some of the most common funnel friction points involve too many steps, sometimes even 5+ steps to sign up, to buy, or even to fill out a form to get in touch with a sales rep or a demo form. Another one, confusing messaging. If users don't understand instantly what it is you do for them, what is the value prop and benefit, you will lose them. Another aspect, cognitive overload. Too many choices, too many CTAs, too many words, too many steps. People oftentimes freeze and bounce. Unclear pricing or commitment. A lot of times that goes especially with pricing pages and with complicated SaaS solutions in B2B. There are a lot of extras, a lot of hidden costs, and just complicated pricing schemes, which cause an immediate trust drop and users drop off. Another one, the lack of immediate value. Users need to quickly understand what they're getting and why it matters and why do they need it right now. This, by the way, is why interactive demos and recorded demos work so well for SaaS. Another one, broken user flows. A call to action, as an example, that doesn't match the page's intent or doesn't match the previous step. So users gets confused, causes a lot of drop-offs, and just bounce and lose them all together. Now that we've went over what friction is and some of the common points and pitfalls, I'm gonna talk about how to align the experience and the narrative. A good funnel isn't just a sequence of individual steps. It really is a guided journey that is holistic and that makes sense and makes life easier for the users, with the goal of aligning what the user expects at every interaction with your brand, with your company. Now, there are some key psychological triggers for high-performing funnels. First one being clarity and expectation matching. Every page should reinforce the reason that users clicked in the first place. Second one, a seamless UX. If they have to think too hard, if they don't know where to click or what should they fill in the form, you already lost them. Another one, social proof and urgency. I cannot stress the importance of getting social proof, trust badges, and really basically third-party validation of your website. Reviews, testimonials, scarcity signals that nudge users towards action. I would highly encourage you to think about every action and information that you ask from your users. as each and every one adds friction. And essentially, there is this sort of relationship with how much you ask your users to provide, that it be first name, last name, email, company, etc., versus what it is you're giving them on your website. What is the promise that you are giving them? So always be aware of that equation. How much do I offer versus how much I ask them to provide? You must ask yourself, that's all cool, but how do I reduce friction on my website today? So here are some quick tips and fixes you can implement on your website today. First things first, I would go ahead and review the necessary steps to complete a conversion. And I would remove and cut all unnecessary steps or unnecessary features and pages that are not currently being used. These, in addition to reducing the technical upkeep and maintenance, would also likely to raise conversions on your website. By the way, this is a great opportunity to dust up that analytics and review what is really going on your website, what's being clicked on, what's being visited, and what is the most common flow and journey from first touch point all the way to conversion. Next up, rewrite unclear CTAs and simplify the messaging. Always simplify, 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 and try to focus on the core benefit. Remove bombastic, unnecessary terms. Oftentimes, they are also a barrier to conversion. I would speed up decision making with transparent pricing, maybe even offering a free trial or a 30-day money-back guarantee in your product with clear value proposition. I would optimize the load times and mobile experiences. Remember, you have a very short time to make an impression, especially if this is a first impression on your website. Your website must work as fast as possible without any glitches on both mobile and desktop. By the way, if your website does not function well, you also get penalized by Google, both for organic search, organic traffic, as well as your paid efforts if those exist. Meaning, you pay more for less. Visual hierarchy. You really need to improve the visual hierarchy in your pages. Clear headlines, clear CTAs, and white space for easy scanning and positioning of different elements. No need for fancy video-based backgrounds. Just slow everything down and creates a poor experience. Next up, reduce cognitive loads, break up texts, use bullet points, simplify choices. Omit as much as you can and have like 3-4 top choices max. So think of your funnel as like a well-paved road. The smoother it is, the easier it is for your users to reach their destination. You're gonna want to have the best experience that you can for your users. So, funnels fail because of friction. Fix that, fix your conversions. Do you have a funnel that needs optimizing? Feel free to ping me. Drop a comment with your biggest challenges and your issues. I would love to tackle that. And if you want to know more about funnels breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you soon.